This is the architecture of human will. Tell a man he is trapped, and he tears down walls with bare hands. Tell him he cannot have something, and he burns the world to possess it. Machiavelli understood a truth most modern minds are too fragile to accept. The human spirit does not operate on logic. It operates on resistance. We are wired to defy. We are wired to protect our ego's fragile sense of autonomy. Because of this, the direct approach, asking for what you want, begging for love, demanding respect, is the fastest way to lose it. The people who actually run the world, the seducers, the negotiators, the strategists, they do not ask. They engineer a reality where you give them exactly what they want, believing it was your idea all along. You are not the dictator. You are the architect of the landscape. The most primitive desire of the ego is autonomy. The moment someone feels forced, their wall rises. They reject a good idea simply because it was not their idea. The amateur commands. The master offers options. Never force the path. Curate the alternatives. Give them 2 doors. Door 1 leads to your desired outcome. Door 2 leads somewhere slightly worse but still serves your objective. Think of a child. Tell him go to bed. He fights. Ask him, do you want to sleep now or in 5 minutes? He chooses 5 minutes, believing he has won. Adults are simply children with bigger vocabularies and stronger defenses. When you surrender, they lose their balance. They fall forward, suddenly arguing against their own caution, filling the void you deliberately created. There is no magnet more powerful than a do not enter sign. When freedom is threatened, we want what is scarce, what is denied, what is behind the velvet rope. Do not sell an idea. Forbid it. Frame it as too advanced, too risky, or exclusive. Do not offer yourself on a platter. Create a barrier instead. By disqualifying someone, you force them to chase your validation. You flip the script entirely. Law 3, the strategic surrender. It will take on any burden just to prove you wrong. Everyone is broadcasting, explaining, justifying. Silence has become the most expensive commodity on earth. When you explain yourself, you deplete your power. Use silence as a vacuum. Ask a question, receive a half-truth, then wait. The human mind abhors a vacuum. It panics, assumes you know something it does not, and begins revealing truths to break the tension. Silence is not empty, it is heavy. Success then becomes heroic. People say they want total freedom, but they do not. Total freedom is paralyzing. When you tell someone do whatever you want, you are not liberating them. You are terrifying them. By granting total permission, you remove the thrill of rebellion. Your lack of possessiveness signals you are not afraid to lose them, and that is terrifying. They will stay close not because you force them, but because they fear drifting too far from your indifference. Law 8, the false weakness. Define the battlefield so that the middle ground where you actually want to be looks like a sanctuary worth choosing. The most powerful idea is the one the subject believes is their own. Drop crumbs. Ask leading questions. Highlight a problem but offer no solution. Let silence sit. Wait for their brain to connect the dots you drew. When they arrive at your conclusion, praise their foresight. Never claim credit. The credit is the price you pay for the control. Let them wear the crown as long as you are whispering the decrees. Law 11, the contrast principle. Now pause. You are thinking about using these laws on others, but you are missing the deeper point entirely. If you do something too well, you are punished with more of it. Sometimes the most powerful move is deliberate failure. Be clumsy. Forget. Perform tasks so poorly you are never asked again. This forces others to step up and protects your time for what truly matters. Law 13, the withdrawal. We value what we might lose. If you feel taken for granted, do not complain. It is time you started playing like the hand that moves the pieces. Fear of abandonment, fear of insignificance, fear of the unpredictable nature of other human beings. Here is the paradox. You can only wield these laws effectively if you do not need them. The person who is truly detached, truly secure, naturally applies all 13 laws without trying. They are scarce because they have a rich life. They are mysterious because they do not overshare for validation. The technique is merely an imitation of the mindset. If you use these laws as desperate tricks, others will smell the stench of your neediness.